Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is Thursday, the 12th day of June 2014. Let's go over the results from today. Today in soybeans we were plus 12 ticks. On the Russell we were minus 2 ticks. On natural gas we were plus 55 ticks. On crude oil we were plus 14 ticks. And on gold we were minus 6. It took us 32 minutes and 5 trades to get to our goal of the day. When we closed that final trade, we were up 11 ticks on crude oil, $110 per contract overall. We took 18 trades in the live trading room this morning, and we are now up a gross of $1,787.50 a contract. That's trading one contract for 2 hours, all 9 days. Okay, so we averaged just under $200 a day so far, gross. If you apply an $8 commission, we are up a net of $811.50 per contract on the 9 days. And if you apply a $5 commission, we are up a net of $1,177.50 a contract. Okay? That's where we stand on the month so far. We're 9 days into the month of June right now. Okay? Alright. Let's see. With that, the next thing I want to show you is... where is it? I know I had brought it up here. Here it is. To take our free trial, just go to CFRN.net, and over here in the right-hand column where it says register for a free trial, put your name in there, put your email in there, click on register for a free trial. When you do that, you will be sent a confirmation link. Make sure this email address is good because it's going to be sent to that email address. You got to click on that confirmation link or we don't know you took the trial. Okay, once you click on that confirmation link, then we know you took the free trial, and then you will get a couple of emails from us, one telling you how to get into the live trading room, and all that stuff, telling you all about us, and the links you need, watch some videos, all that. The next one will be a smaller email, more concise, that just says, please watch this video. The video tells you about the trade setups that we're going to be executing in the live trading room. It also tells you how to set up your workspace in DT Pro or Ninja Trader. Okay, DT Pro or Ninja. So that is where that stands. All right, that's how you do that. Keith, I don't know. There might have been 4 at once, one time, but typically it's no more than 2. Usually, every now and then I'll have 3 trades going at the same time, but usually it's no more than 2. The trades don't take long to execute. In and out usually. Okay, the question was, what's the most number of trades I had going at the same time? I think 4 is probably the max, but that's unusual. Alright, so that is how you take the free trial. Now, I went over the spreadsheet, I went over that, now let's go over the actual trade setups, okay? We'll start out with crude oil. Well, before I go any further, let me remind everyone who was on the free trial, there's a partners meeting tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to go into this partners meeting tonight, you must become a partner before the meeting, okay? If you don't know how to become a partner and you want to know how to become a partner, then send us a quick email at support@cfrn.net, support@cfrn.net, and we will send you off all the information you need to become a partner before that meeting tonight, all right? It's really not that much to it. Let's see. Crude oil. Our first trade on crude was right in here. Okay, we took a long trade in here. We ended up taking a break even on that. It had gone 4 ticks and it already closed up. Actually, I don't think it had gone 4 ticks, but it had closed up above the MA1 at our entry. It was a momentum trade, and it came back and took us out at break even. The next trade was right here. We ended up missing that one. I was looking at something else. That would have gotten us our goal for the day right there, but I ended up missing it. I grabbed this short trade over here and took 7 ticks profit on that one, and then the continuation trade right here, I took 4 ticks profit on that one. At this point right here, I had met my goal for the day on those 2 trades right there. All right, we followed it up with another close above the trend line over here. It was an up close above the trend line. We took that, break even. We took another one over here. On this one, we got 3 ticks profit on this trade right here. All right, we only had one more break even trade here on crude. That's not to say that there wasn't another trade. Let's see, there was a short trade right in here that we missed. This down, actually not there, it would have been right there. That down close right there. We might have gotten a tick or 2 profit out of that, but not much. There was a bounce off the BBC here, but the cycle was the wrong color, so we wouldn't have been doing that. We took this one, got a break even on it, and that was pretty much the end of it for us this morning. Since then, if I draw a trend line down these tops right here, you see down the wicks, you'll see there's an up close right there with a little tiny bit of bullish divergence down here. So there was a long trade back here at 105.98. Okay, that is that. 105.98 would have been the spot. Looking for the green line to get up into the cycle and put in a higher swing. You see a close up above 106.02. Okay. Let's see, on the Russell. The next market was the Russell. Let's just go through the trades we took. I'm sorry, we ended plus, on the crude oil, we ended plus 14 ticks. Okay, plus 14 ticks on crude. On the Russell, we ended the Russell minus 2 ticks. All right. Let's see, our first trade opportunities on the Russell. We were going right into a weekly trading zone here, so we weren't doing anything. And then on this whole move down, there were some nice trading opportunities in here, right in there, a couple of times. But the ES was going into a zone, so we had left it alone. Okay. It turned around, started to move up, and the ES was coming up out of the zone, so it was okay to trade. We missed the first one. We took the second one, had a break even on it. All right. Then the Russell itself got into a zone. We couldn't do anything with it. Our next trade on the Russell was a down close below this trend line. A little bit of a momentum trade here because we had run out of divergence. Okay, and we were already closing below the MA1. But we took that short trade there, and we ended up stopping out for minus 8 ticks. The next opportunity was here, and then another one here, and then another one here, and we missed all of them. There was one more right in here you could have taken if you wanted to. And out of all these, this one worked, this one would break even, this one would have stopped out, and this one right in here would have worked out pretty well. Okay, you got a bullish cross attest to the BBC with an up close right here. That would have worked out just fine. We took this one and we got 6 ticks profit on that, putting it at minus 2 on the day. We took the follow-up trade right here, and we ended up getting a break-even on that one. Right in here, we had a momentum trade, but it was going up into the zone. I had told the guys in the room that it's going to get up into the zone right here, and it did. And that was it. We didn't trade it again. Okay, we did not trade it again. It's pulling back right now, giving a possible long setup in here. Okay, it's giving a possible long setup. Needs an up close above the trend line. That's what we need there now. Okay. And that was it. That was it for the Russell. Now we'll bring the gold over, and let's see, on the gold today, we didn't have a ton of trades on the gold, and we ended minus 6 ticks. Let's see, when it started out right in here, we had the up close off the BBC right here, and up close off the BBC. We got long there, and then it closed up above the MA1 right here. So we moved our stop to break even, and it took us out at break even on that one. The next opportunity was right here, and then right here, and then right here. Those were all really fast. At least I thought they were really fast because I wasn't watching them. And I missed them all. All 3 of those opportunities, I missed them. The next one was right up in here. We took an up close, a long trade on the up close above the trend line on gold. We took a couple of ticks profit on that one. We missed this short trade right here. Okay, I just want to point something out for you. That crude trade was from right here. All right, 598, and you can see from 598 it's gone 16 ticks. So that's a day's worth of work right there. We missed this short trade right in here. We took this one stopped us out pretty much to the tick, and we were at minus 6 ticks at that point. I believe that's where we ended on gold. It is where we ended on gold. Minus 6 ticks. Okay. And that is all that we had there. Now, on the soybeans, we nailed some trades on the soybeans today. It started out up here. We took this first trade. We ended up getting a break even on it. We took a follow-up trade right here, again with a break even. Then we finally got a short trade up here. I think it was at 14.45 even we got into this. And I said from there it should get down to 14.30, 14.38 I said, and then it closed below 38, should get to 36. And all of that happened. It got to 36. Then I said if we break through 36, we should see it get down to to 30 first, and then if it closes below 30, we should see 26. You can see all of that happen too. But we ended up with plus 12 ticks on it. We took break even here, plus 8 ticks here, and plus 4 ticks here. All right, we missed that trade and that trade. And then the cycle was resetting in here, and that was pretty much it in the live trading room. That was all we could do in the live trading room. If you had ever been to one of our seminars, then there was a bunch of information that you get in the seminars that you could have used to better trade that to gain many more points than we did, or cents than we did. Okay. By the way, we do have a seminar coming up in Chicago, July 12th. Seminar in Chicago, if anybody's interested. $497. Let me see. I think I was going to find the link for that, but I don't know that I have it anywhere. No, I don't. I don't have it right now. But we'll have a page sent out to everybody who's interested for the seminar in Chicago. All right. On the ES, I didn't do anything with the ES today. Nothing. I don't even think. Nope, I didn't point out a single trade on the ES today. It got, it was above the weekly trading zone half of the morning. Then it broke through the weekly trading zone, came back up to it the other half. So, not a whole lot we could do there, guys. All right. The natural gas. Did we do a gas trade? We did do a gas trade. One gas trade. Actually, 2 gas trades. Sorry, 2 gas trades. This one right here. Well, when it was going, it was really flat in here. We had natural gas inventories come out today. Okay, we had the natural gas inventories come out. And as we're approaching the natural gas inventories, I had put this bracket trade on. There was an actual short trade in here I took a break even on the gas. It was a down close off the BBC. I ended up taking a break even on that. But then I put a buy stop on at 564 and a sell stop on at 519 for the inventory numbers. When the inventory numbers came out, I think we had 11 ticks slip in here. We ended up getting in at 575, and I trailed my stop. I actually had 2 orders on there at 575, and I trailed my stop all the way up here to 600, and it was actually 630, I think. Right? It was 55 ticks. Yeah, 630. It was in here, not up there. And that was it. We took the first one off there, and then it went up some more, and I put my next one on there, and I took that one off at the same place. So on the natural gas, we ended up with 109 ticks this morning, but we're only taking half of that. 55 is what we took in the with one contract. And those were the trades that we had for the natural gas. Now the natural gas inventories, typically what happens with the natural gas, and it didn't happen this morning yet, but typically what happens with the natural gas is once you have a huge run up like that, it's gonna retrace that huge run up. It's gonna give it all back. Okay, that's what usually happens with the natural gas. I know right now it hasn't done it, but usually when the natural gas moves up like that, it gives it all back. All right, if you go look at the last bunch of natural gas inventories when they come out, that's what usually happens. Okay. Let's see. That is all we have there, guys. So that was just about 15 minutes. Besides the indexes, what other futures instrument would I recommend a beginner trade if you only wanted to follow 2 markets? 109 ticks is $1,090. Bob. What 2 indexes? I mean, well, I wouldn't do 2 indexes. You said besides the indexes. And a beginning trader, I would say grab a grain and a slow-moving metal. A grain like soybeans or wheat. They're slow-moving, so that would be okay. And a slow-moving metal like maybe copper, something like that, I would say. Okay. When people ask me what they should trade, I suggest taking something from each group. When you look at things, there's indices, financials, energies, metals, grains, currencies, softs, meats, options. It depends what time of the day you're going to be trading. Currencies, depending which currency it is, you could have good activity in the pre-market if that's when you like to trade. So you could grab one currency that trades well in the pre-market. Energies, the energies tend to be really active. Like, the natural gas is more active in the pre-market normally. Today we had the inventories out, so it was pretty active today. Not until the inventories actually came out, though. We didn't have any activity until the inventories actually came out. See how flat it was in here? Till the inventories actually came out, there was nothing going on with it. Soybeans, we had some nice movement in the soybeans today. The financials, you can trade, the dollar, or, bonds or whatever it is. The currencies, I'm sorry, the dollar would be in the currencies. But in the financials, you can trade the bonds, but they're pretty slow moving. The indices, if you're going to trade an index, the slowest is the ES, and one of the fastest is probably the Russell. But I would say just grab one from a couple of different groups. Whatever suits your margin requirements, your risk tolerance, and all that sort of thing. And your timing. Because you want to have something that's going to actually move when you're trading. If you're like me and you trade primarily in the first 2 hours, or let's say you trade 8 to 10 Eastern time, then you're going to want to have an energy in there because the energies open up and they start trading in there, and then something else that trades actively at the open. Okay, soybeans open up at 9:30, so they will often trade pretty actively right at near the open. Okay, see we had 2 trades here in the beans this morning. That's what I would suggest. Okay, so there. Now, that put me at like 23 minutes or something like that. All right. So I've shown you guys how to get into the next session. No, I haven't. I've shown you guys how to take the free trial. You're welcome, James. I've shown you how to take the free trial. If you've not taken the free trial, take the free trial. All right. Name and email address, register for a free trial. That's all we need. Okay. Reminder to everyone who is on the free trial, if you want to get into the partners meeting tonight, it is tonight at 9 p.m. You must become a partner before then. You should have something. You should have something in your email that tells you how to do it. If you don't, just let us know. You can call me at 949-423-6464. That's 949-42-E-MINI. Or you can just email us at support@cfrn.net. And Jim, yeah, I always do. Alright, with that, I'm going to stop the recording.